Namaste friends, welcome to Monica's and Ryan's Indian cooking classes at Food Art Science. Today we are going to make spinach puree with feta cheese, which we call it paneer. This spinach and feta cheese paneer recipe is hands down from my mom, and this recipe book is almost 20 years old. When my mom was telling me recipes, and I was learning from her, and I wrote it in my own way. So just my memories. Here it is, this recipe, and here I have written, and here I wrote all the benefits of spinach. So in 2 pages, which I can read few for you. Eating spinach is very nutritional. It got 49% of folate, vitamin C, E, K, calcium and iron. It helps in making your muscles, bones, brain healthy, cleans blood, but eating 200 gram every day will cause urinary calculus, which is a kidney stone. So everything in limit is all good. And we normally store by refrigerating in a paper towel and then in a plastic bag. And if you add spinach in your milk juice, it will add more nutrition in your diet. You can add spinach in yogurt, and it goes well with tomatoes and eggs and soups. Normally we use baby spinach or the young ones with big leaves like this. So when you taste it, it is a good taste. It is not bitter. But if you see that this is bitter, it is because of that oxalic acid. So you can either boil it or steam it or blanch it or add a little bit of sugar in it. But I personally use only the young ones, and I am not doing all those things like boiling or blanching. But I will add some milk, or you can add yogurt or any cream or coconut cream to make it more creamier and not to get that oxalic taste of spinach. So I have taken this packet of nearly 300 grams of spinach, which is here, and I washed them, and I also took 2 handfuls of kale leaves from my garden. So kale got lot of benefits, vitamins, and you won't taste much with only like 1/4 or 1/6 if you are starting by. If you don't like taste of kale too much, you start by 1/6 of spinach leaves, and then you slowly increase. You won't feel it at all. And then you are going to blend it, but I will be blending with some milk here. And then I will also be blending my ginger and green chili along with it. And then I am going to saute onions, so 1 to 2 onions roughly chopped. And then after when they are cooking, I am going to add sweet corns for some yellow color, because it looks colorful and it is more healthy with different colors. And then I got some feta cheese paneer sitting here. You can use the fresh one or frozen one, anything of your choice. So let's. Our parents used to boil or blanch these leaves, but to keep it more nutritional, to get all the benefits of these leaves, I am going to just blend it after I soak them in warm water for 2-3 times. I have added 3 small ladles of yogurt milk or milk, anything you can add. So this is half yogurt, half milk, and it gave me this much puree. Then I added rest of the leaves in the same puree, so this will blend with this semi-liquid. And adding kale leaves is totally depending on the consistency. I can I am going to add one more small ladle of it. So because it is going to be cooked and it will reduce a lot. So depending on what consistency you want, if you are eating with rice, you need a bit more runny, and if you are eating with bread or chapati, then it needs to be a bit thicker side, and it will be cooked, though I don't like personally cooking it for too long because green leaves don't need a lot of cooking. We need to maintain their nutrition. We just need to marinate and give them a little swirl. That's it. Now I have added ginger, green chili and salt before I blend it one last time, and salt and coriander powder 2 spoons. You can add garlic. I got a garlic paste here, garlic chutney, which is a bit hot, so I'm going to just mix it here before I blend it. Okay, now I have added half teaspoon of cumin seeds. Lot of cumin seeds here will not go very well with spinach, and half teaspoon of coriander seeds. You can go up to 3/4 teaspoon of coriander seeds, but these two are optional. But I personally like coriander seeds in this recipe, but not a lot. And then you add your onions, and you just have to make them like light pink color, so they reduce all the moisture. We are not going to cook them till they get brown. This is a frozen one, but I have taken it out of a fridge. To make it soft, you can either soak them in hot water or boiling water, but I normally thaw it. I just take 1 cup or whatever I need in my recipe and then thaw it, and just in warm water it is all perfect. Otherwise, if you want it super soft, you can use hot water, or some people also saute them in butter and oil to give it more creaminess, but on healthier side I will leave it like this. Now same goes with corns. I have taken it out from my freezer. There is still some ice, but instead of adding in the last, I will add along with my spinach puree. So everything will be cooked and steamed all together, breaking that ice and giving some good moisture and all. Well, these onions are cooked. I can't smell any raw onions now. So they are not that strong to my eyes and nose. So quite good time to add this spinach puree. So you can see how well it is pouring. So it is the right consistency which I need. And you can also taste salt at this time, and this is all good for me. Now some people do add tomatoes in this one, but if you are adding, just add 1 small tomato or only 1 teaspoon of concentrated tomato puree, because that will give a sour taste to this recipe, and for that reason only we don't add turmeric and garam masala in this recipe. So this is quite good looking. Now I'm going to add corns here. And this paneer. Now at this stage you can easily identify if you want to add more of corns or more of paneer here. So we personally like to eat a bit more paneer as compared to this, so I will bring half more cup of this and maybe some more corns. So this is a time when you can adjust your veggies inside and see what you really need. You might add some sauté mushrooms here, which goes well, and vegan people can add tofu. And if you think your curry is getting thick, then you can definitely add any cream, yogurt, milk at any stage. If you are adding yogurt, please keep stirring so it does not curdle. It's good to whisk before you add, and it should be sitting at a room temperature so it can easily go in this hot pan. Now I have added half cup of more paneer and some more corns, like same 1 small cup. Because corn goes very well with spinach, number one, though it is optional, you can add peas, corn. I just made it colorful so it just pops out, and to increase quantity of my serving. So yeah, this is a way to. And then I have added 2 more ladles of milk and a bit of water here to clean my blender, and I'm just going to add here to give a creamier. Wow, this is looking so good now. And as you can see, it will just bubble up and sprinkle everywhere. So you please cover it up and leave it on a medium heat for 5 minutes. And because everything will be hot, your pan and cooktop, so after 10 minutes it is ready to eat. Thank you.